G60 lawmakers appeal court ruling validates declaration of vacant seat. What is his name? Ikenga Imogo Chinyere has come out again. Okay, and they are the PDP G60 at the National Assembly, specifically the Federal House of Representatives. They have now come out to say that the appeal court ruling yesterday on this Martins Amewule and Rivers State House of Assembly case has validated the fact that their seats are still vacant. How are they interpreting it? The problem I have is that when the court release judgment like this, everybody be interpreting it in million ways. Okay, and that brings different meanings to interpret it, to the judgments, and then before you know it, controversy will set in. Okay, so the spokesperson of the coalition of the House of Representatives members, known as the G60 lawmakers, Honorable Kenga Ugo Chinyere, has stated that the appeal court's ruling on the Rivers State House of Assembly saga has validated the declaration of the seat of the former Speaker Ehi as vacant. How? Is it A here, this in A here? I need to understand. So according to Gochinyere, the appeal court ruled that only the Federal High Court has the authority to decide on the legality of defections, effectively ending the Rivers High Court's involvement. So he noted that the declaration by the Rivers State House of Assembly led by Ehi that the seat was vacant is still valid and has not been overturned. Exactly. That is where the thing is. So the appeal court that ruled yesterday did not upturn the declaration of Edison here that was made on the December 13, 2023. The people defected December 11, 2023. Edison here became the speaker immediately, and by December 13, 2023, Edison here declared the seat of the people vacant. And that declaration is still valid today, has not been upturned. And so as long as that statement has not been upturned, or rather that declaration has not been upturned, those people are still not member of the House of Assembly, and their seats remain vacant. And I quite agree with that. So Gochinyere continued. He said, appeal court focused on declaring that the Federal High Court is the only court with the jurisdiction to decide on the legality or illegality of decampment, thereby ruling against Rivers High Court proceedings. So the actions of the House formerly led by Edison here in declaring the seat vacant has not been declared null and void by any court, Gochinyere said. So according to a report by The Sun, he added, Jumbo remains the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. The legal firewars continues as the declaration of the vacant seat is still valid and subject of pending litigation. This one's serious. And I think I agree with Gochinyere on that. There are so many, I keep saying it, there are so many gray areas in that judgment that was made by the appeal court. That is the truth. Several gray areas. That declaration of Edison here, declaring those people sit vacant, the appeal court didn't talk about it. Okay? So the defection, whether the defection from PDP to APC is legal or illegal, has not been talked about. Whether they were accepted by APC or rejected has not been talked about. Whether PDP is accepting them back or not has not been talked about. So those people remain suspended. They can't be member of the House of Assembly. That is it. And then the affidavit that they swore that is still standing as evidence for the defection from PDP to APC that was signed by Martins Amewule by himself and on behalf of the rest people is still subsisting, and that affidavit, nobody is talking about it. Who in Nigeria? Wow. Somebody saying, I am certain that the half-baked Imo State rep is suffering from brain disorder. Wow. His brain needs to be checked. What are you talking about? Because I doubt whether this one is a lawyer or political gymnast. See your Google face like G60. Lawless crap. What are you talking? They're just insulting him because it's from Igbo extraction. But what he's saying, we need to talk about it. Some say any day we see this idiot in River State, we will beat him. Okay, oh yeah, now make gonna beat him. So you don't know that the pronouncement of the state high court has been rendered null and void by this judgment, since you can't build on nothing. So if I may ask you, on what basis was their seat declared vacant? All these people are pro-Wike people that have come here to talk. That is it. They have come here to talk. It's quite unfortunate that we are watching River State going the way it is going, and it's very, very, very bad. Very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So what we are seeing here, it is obvious that by no, since the pro-Fubara lawmakers have moved to a Supreme Court, let's see what Supreme Court is going to say. Because I know that Martins Amewule was fighting to move this case to federal court, take them out of state court, because they feel state courts are under the influence of the governor, federal courts will be under the influence of the federal executive. Okay, basically Tinubu and the executive arm of government is where Wike belong. And we are seeing the effect, because already the appeal court judge, justice or whatever, has left so many gray areas in his judgment. And that was why Martins Amewule was trying to see how he could move that case from the state court to the federal court so that they could do what they want to do. Quite unfortunate. Really, really very bad. So the way it is now, as long as these people have gone to the Supreme Court, I know that Martins Amewule and his people cannot come back. That is it. The worst of all is that nobody is talking about the affidavit that Martins Amewule swore and signed by himself on behalf of himself and the rest of his group. It's quite unfortunate nobody is talking about it. So now, is River State going to keep quiet and allow Wike to have his way? Because Wike has now come out to prove that he's using the federal money that is behind him. Because we've seen that the National Assembly led by Akpabio and Abbas Tajudeen and the presidency led by Tinubu, they have all vowed to support Wike and to be behind Wike. APC is putting this country in trouble. The same way that a court now has come out to say that the probing of Ganduji of Kano State should be stopped. Why? So this is what we're getting from APC. It's quite unfortunate that we're in this mess. When will Nigeria be free from the hand of wicked politicians? It's a very big question to be answered. And who is going to answer it, we don't know now. So I hope they will not throw River State into trouble. Let's see how it goes from this moment.